Yo, Noi, you been seeing what's going on? Yeah. Yeah, I heard the news. My glorious king Steph Curry is down. What? No, look at this. Okay, what's this? It's Otter. Ter? O-O-tier? Whatever. I'ma call him Big O of the Flame. Okay, I'm gonna read it. I'll be back.
A few moments later.
I'm back. I got to say, it's an 8 out of 10. The opening starts off a bit slow, trying to explain the law of the world, but the later half of the first chapter, of course, because there's only one chapter out, I was locked in. I was a big fan of the art. The story was good, not too crazy. I could understand the story. Big fan of the art again. I think I have to say that. While reading it, I kept getting the feeling that the art style was similar or giving My Hero, which is a compliment, of course. Which is also crazy because I recently found out while scrolling through Twitter that apparently the author worked with the MHA author Hirokoshi. Now the source was Twitter, so I'ma believe it until someone says otherwise. That's cool if it did happen, because I can see the similarities. But also another comparison, it's like a lot of art styles of the fantasy webtoons manhwas that have come out recently, because they all have similar art styles, like Player, if you've ever read Player, where it consists of more rounder faces and bigger eyes for the characters. Now, could I be reaching? I don't know. I'm a fan of those, so if it's in manga format, I'm also gonna like it too. I'm just noticing, which leads to my favorite design so far. And it's gonna be the Ice Sorcerer. That man looked cold. No pun intended. Look at the drip. Look at the aura he had. But, spoiler alert, 1, 2, 3, the man died. How you go show me this guy in chapter 1 and at the end of the chapter he's dead? I know you have to make the MC look cool, but not my guy. He said like 3 words. Let him speak. But if we can sacrifice characters like this at chapter 1, I know we're gonna get some good character design. And I'm gonna like some of these characters in the future. I know the bag's deep. We're not talking about a duffel bag. We may be talking about a Gucci. One of those big bags. But hey, if I say a negative, the MC, when he transformed, the fit was not it for me. The long skirt, cool, I fucked with it. The compression hand sleeve, I get it, cool too. The sandals, now we're pushing it, but I'll let you have it. The WWE belt, hey, I fuck with that one. Keep that on. But the sports bra is my line.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Now, the reason is, how you go introduce a cold setting? Mountains, ice, snow, everybody's covered up head to toe. And you go introduce the first character that is wearing a sports bra. He's basically like half naked. I understood when he breathed fire on himself and he lost his top. At least you should have left him with no top on. That's my opinion. If it was a desert, I would have been cool with it. But we're not in the desert. So, we've got to redesign the design. I'm not a fashionista. But, if we're going to talk about drip, we will talk about who's putting it on. Who's representing. But other than that, everything was sick. It was cool. The story, once again, I don't know if I have to repeat this. For one chapter, there's not much to say. Story, cool. I was hooked in. Was great. I think you guys should read it. Maybe it's your thing. Viking-esque wants to become a warrior, which is not the trope when we talk about Vikings dying for Valhalla and all that. But like every other couple months, I'm noticing a new manga is getting popular after chapter 1. So I decided, why not jump into this one? Did it get Kagurabachi hype? I don't think so. It's slowly below it. But I'm now going to give you my top 3 favorite characters from just this one chapter. The sister, number 1. She was cool. Alan Jockey. I don't know if I'm saying the name right. I'm not going to say none of these names right, even after I read more chapters. The big girl. If you know, you know. And the third, I have to give it to the MC. He was clean in the end. Coming in, saving the day. That's the MC for real. Now, if we move into another top 3, this is my top 3 scenes of this chapter 1. I'm dragging this chapter 1. I'm getting as much I can get out of this chapter 1. Fuck it, I have to give you my top 3 strongest characters to make the power skillers happy as well. Even the ships for the other people. Wait, I'm joking though. I'm not doing all of that. The third would have to be, surprisingly enough, is the one that everybody loves. The reason why I started reading this first chapter is the MC doing his best impersonation of Trunks with the Sword of Hope. It's cool, but it's just not my favorite. Like, it's definitely a cool double spread panel, and I understand why it's been getting a lot of buzz in the social media. Second, I have to give it to the army pulling up. Like I said, the Ice Sorcerer was cold, and definitely the scene where he first pops out of nowhere in the surprise attack with his whole army, that was even colder. That's what intrigued me to him. That scene had me contemplating on which side I wanted to be on. I barely knew the kid. I'm ready to switch side. I'm not loyal. I'm loyal to whoever's cool. I don't care what you do. But finally, the number one scene or chapter or panel of this manga, drumroll please, was when he was breathing on himself. I don't know, something about the chapter was raw. The sketchy style. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It was just, something about it was sick. An honorable mention was the scene where Big Girl was walking away. Just honorable mention. I thought I should say that. But yeah, definitely give it a try. It was definitely cool, a cool read. But I do have a rule that I don't become weekly or even start at chapter 1 unless they have minimum 20 chapters. I wanted to come into the hype so and see what we were talking about. But after reading chapter 1, I'm definitely impressed. So I'm going to let it marinate in the back. Let them cook. I'm going to let the real readers read. Read it up. I'll probably come back here and there. Other than that, I'm letting it cook. I'll need you guys to let me know if they're still cooking or if this was a flop. But I'm expecting great things. Also, surprisingly enough, people hyping this manga up because I thought, especially with like recent mangas that have gotten hype and gotten bigger, shows like JJK, Chainsaw Man, even Karagarabachi, which are more darker in nature, at least the themes and the story. I thought people were pushing for that more. But I'm surprised because I projected this show to be a more light-hearted show like a My Hero. Even though My Hero had a darker point to it, but like a My Hero, Black Clover maybe, which is cool, you know. It's definitely giving manhwa, webtoon, like I said before, energy, the fantasy ones. But with that, hopefully, I put you people on. I definitely put myself on. And like I said, keep me updated. And with that, I'm out.